For weeks, the night skies over the Middle East glowed with the trails of American and Israeli strikes targeting Iranian military assets. Throughout this escalation, Washington looked to Pakistan to serve as a neutral mediator and a primary diplomatic bridge to Tehran. This cooperation is reinforced by financial necessity. Islamabad relies on billion-dollar Western bailouts and IMF packages to stabilize its struggling economy. However, an exclusive report from CBS News has revealed a major anomaly. During the height of the strikes, Pakistan was secretly providing safe haven to Iranian military hardware. The discovery suggests Pakistan is playing a calculated double game, securing its survival with American funding while actively shielding America's primary adversaries. Maxar satellite data from April provided the first piece of physical evidence: an Iranian Air Force transport plane parked securely inside Pakistan's borders. This location was Nur Khan Airbase, a high-security facility that the United States has historically used for its own sensitive regional operations. The location is deeply ironic. Intelligence circles have long suggested that Washington uses Nur Khan to secretly store its own military hardware and nuclear assets. For Tehran, the strategy was simple. To protect its assets from American bombs, it hit them directly under the nose of America's designated partner. Pakistan's official explanation dismissed the aircraft as transport for diplomats attending ceasefire negotiations in Islamabad. But the true allegiances of the Pakistani military are better reflected by the history of its army chief, General Asim Munir. Munir maintains deep ties with the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, having established a close personal connection with the late commander Qasem Soleimani. This alliance remains active today through Munir's ongoing relationship with the current head of the IRGC, Hossein Salami. This military brotherhood suggests that when Iranian interests are at stake, Pakistan's loyalty to its neighbors overrides any diplomatic promises made to Washington. Recent accusations from the Israeli Prime Minister have revealed that the conflict now extends to a hidden digital battlefield. Netanyahu alleges Pakistan operates bot farms to manipulate global opinion. These networks use thousands of fake accounts mimicking Western citizens, creating a false grassroots consensus. Flooding social media with artificial outrage, they aim to drive a wedge between the American public and the Israeli government. The pattern mirrors Pakistan's historical role in Afghanistan, publicly accepting American aid while privately engineering operations to undermine American strategic goals. The discovery of this dual strategy has triggered an immediate collapse of trust within the American intelligence community. Lawmakers like Senator Lindsey Graham are now calling for a total reevaluation of Pakistan's status as a regional mediator. This shift has removed the primary diplomatic backchannel between the U.S. and Iran, creating a dangerous vacuum during an active conflict. With Pakistan's neutrality discredited, Washington suddenly lacks a credible partner capable of preventing a larger regional escalation. As Pakistan's influence fades, Beijing has stepped into the void to mediate the crisis. The U.S. is increasingly forced to rely on Chinese diplomatic channels to communicate its red lines to Tehran. Iran has already formally accepted a Chinese four-point plan designed to manage regional coexistence and stability. This shift means that any path to regional de-escalation must now follow a roadmap designed by Chinese diplomats. By attempting to extract resources from the West while shielding its adversaries, Pakistan compromised its position with Washington and effectively positioned Beijing as the primary arbiter of Middle Eastern stability.